What's up, guys? It's Matterz, and we have a really interesting video here today regarding a potential the giant Easter egg sort of theory involving Group 601. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this before, but Group 601, there's a lot of different stuff actually leading up towards this sort of secretive group here. A lot of different radio stuff, different alternating universes, and there's a ton of stuff that this guy actually talks about within this Reddit post. Again, it is a theory, so take it like a theory, but there's something really cool to talk about, a potential the giant Easter egg here. So we're gonna get started. Before this video starts, again, if we can hit 80 likes, as always, that'd be greatly appreciated. Definitely comment below if you like the video, because that always helps, and I want to see the accounts that like the video. That being said, let's get started with the Reddit post. I'm gonna read you guys straight like it is. I want you to really figure out what's going on here in his perspective and really see if this could be a possible thing for the giant and for the actual universe of Black Ops 3 Zombies, involving almost all of the characters. So let's get started here. He basically says, this is my first Reddit post, whatever, and he says he was going back to old Easter egg huntings on like different games like World at War, Black Ops 1, and they jumped into World at War, him and his friend, and they were messing around, but he caught something that he doesn't remember ever being brought up there. Now in Black Ops 1, there's a terminal that had an image with a group 935 symbol, but it had 601 on it instead of 935. Obviously, there was also German for stage 2 strength through order and NZR below it. When loading World at War on the PC and co-op, the hint box was moved up a bit, revealing where the usual 935 logo is, but it's actually group 601. So something really interesting there. Now he goes on to say the meat, or the actual main point of this theory, is that in the giant, all of the radios seem to be from different timelines and different universes, almost for each separate radio and each separate quote. If say you assume that the actual radios on Dries from different dimensions as well, combining them or separating them, different dimensions in general, it changes things up a bit. In the radios, Max's personality is noticeably different from his personality that we've seen so far. Yes, he can be a bit twisted, obviously, helping to nuke the Earth. It degrades Edward a bit, and I think he mentioned him as teleporting the Walnut radio to Moon, obviously referring to Richtofen, but never really this much of a jerk status as he was within these newer radio quotes. Also, Richtofen seems to have much more, and this guy, I don't even know what this means, a coffee boy attitude to him, quite different from what we know now. You can look it up on Urban Dictionary. I don't even know. I should probably look that up. Coffee boy attitude, whatever. He goes on to say that this is an alternate universe. Okay, different, probably different from 935, and where 601 is sort of supposedly known to be formed. Group 601, obviously. We know the origins of Richtofen is bouncing around universes. The Shadows of Evil note, appearing in the Shadows of Evil Easter egg. He appears in the Giant, obviously. He appears in a ton of other stuff. Potentially Call of the Dead, a bunch of different weird stuff. And it will explain the comment on the gumball machines not being there, especially if they already took care of the coffee boy Richtofen gone rogue. So we have the Mob of the Dead sort of blood vials from those characters, Duries, and then he keeps on saying coffee boy Richtofen. I don't know why he's saying that. And then the Shadows of Evil, the summoning key note is dropped. 3 worlds crossing over, if anything. Again, he basically mentions that the 601 may relate to these 3 alternate dimensions that Richtofen from Origins is actually accessing. There probably will be more theories on this in the future. Again, 601, it's been found so many different locations. It's been found back in the older games and the newer games. So we're not so sure exactly if this goes and correlates directly towards what we will see with the giant. And people were also talking about, oh yeah, we'll see a lot of other stuff, because on the giant, the 601 or the Group 601 logos were actually seen all over the map. And maybe we'll find out more information for Dreisendrach, because obviously the Origins characters, they're going to Dreisendrach, and the Giant seems as if there's no true major Easter egg or anything we can do on the map. So right now, anything that we find on the Giant, we may find a bit more information and explanation of why it's there and what's going on Dreisendrach, because obviously Dreisendrach will include the Origins characters and the same storyline. Again, there's a lot of weird stuff here. Group 601, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have heard of it before. before, but it's just a different theory here. Again, this is a theory, so it could, it could come out to be completely fake, but the fact that, these alternate universes are occurring, these radios are giving these different personalities, those are all real facts. The only thing that's a theory is just the fact that Group 601 relates back to this, or it's of higher importance than we actually think. So again, we'll have to see. As of now, it's a pretty cool Easter egg to talk about here for the Giant. So like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and tell me guys what you think about this Easter egg. See you guys later.